Hi, I am back. Back again. So shortly after my last, but here we are with 102 Dalmatians. We're gonna start rolling this along to help get back on schedule if I can. welcome. Hi, everybody. So this is 102 Dalmatians. It follows kind of loosely to the movie. All of our dogs or our fellow puppies have been kidnapped by Cruella. So we're gonna go ahead and rescue all of them. And in any percent, we can just kind of go to the end of the level. But in all puppies, we got to come find all of these boxes here. There are 6 puppies per levels. There are 16 levels, which account for 96 puppies. If you're good at math, you can do that quick. 96 puppies. There are 2 puppies that you play as in the game, and then the 2 parents, which I can't remember their name. Which, once again, a little bit quick math, that's only 100 puppies. This game is false advertisement, only having 100 puppies and 102 Dalmatians. But, nevertheless, we're using a whole bunch of cool tricks. As you saw there, if you jump and roll as you're entering a hill, you get this big speed boost. Oops. And then also we're really using the roll mechanic because it is the fastest movement in the game. So that was level 1. I haven't really didn't really think about what I should be saying, so we're kind of making this up on the spot. But yeah, so 6 puppies per level, splay around all around the place. All have these unique voice lines that you've been hearing. Some really cool ones. My favorite is what is it? I think it's "You're a Super Puppy." I think is what it is. It's been a while. You're a super puppy. So one of the things you'll notice is when I hit these boxes, I'm having this big bounce off from them. And if I jump, or let me think, as I'm holding A and hit a box, and then flick a direction, the opposite direction, you get a bounce off the boxes. These can save around a second per box if done well, which means across the whole game you can save around a minute and a half with some good bounce boxes or box bounces. It is one of the very core mechanics of this all puppies speedrun. This room right here is also a massive pain. That was a pretty clean run of that, but all of those boxes kind of, damn, I didn't get the out of bounds. Those like pinball machine kind of thing can really just throw you anywhere. I tried to do an out of bounds right there, is that you can clip out of that train and kind of just head straight over here. And that saves it doesn't save that much time, but it looks super cool. I haven't... Actually, not a bad toy store right there. Now, this game originally released on PlayStation. I believe PlayStation and PC released around the same time. But they ported it over Dreamcast because Dreamcast is just super cool and it needed this. And when they ported it over, they made it look better. It sounds better, and it is faster. It's about 20 seconds or so faster than PlayStation, which makes it the best way to play the console version of this game. This is a puzzle. Basically, you got to do all of these patterns in a certain order. Bring this up so we can get access to another puppy. It's actually been a while since I really wanted to de-rust this game and put on a good time, but I got really busy with school recently, so I haven't actually been able to practice this game too much. Oh damn, I got stuck by the car. So, typically in a level, there are 6 puppies, which we're currently all rescuing. There are 100 bones, either spread across the map. You have to either kill enemies to get them, or some are buried underground. And you have a sniff mechanic to sniff out all the bones. That's all needed for 100%, which is a very long category, but super interesting. It's also probably one of the least optimized run categories in this game. If you were here earlier today, you would have seen Broby, one of the speedrunning goats of all time. He is fantastic at speedrunning. He is the current world record holder for almost all of the categories in this game. He has all levels, which is basically just any percent. And then he has all levels inbounds, all levels out of bounds, and all puppies. He almost has the board sweep, but he just hasn't got around to doing 100% yet. Broby is crazy good at this game. Oh my god.
Sure feels good to be out of there.
So I have roughly 500 attempts in this category. I have played this category a lot. 500 attempts is kind of just sinking in with me now. But Broby has 50 attempts in this game, in this category. All right, 500 versus 50. My sum of best still doesn't even beat his personal best. My sum of best is a 42.52, and he has a 42.44, which means my sum of best is still 8 seconds slower than his PB. That was actually really bad. I didn't get my jump in. Just to give you a little bit of perspective on how good Broby is at this game. And he did that in 50 attempts, which is the craziest thing to me. This man's done more than I did in 500 attempts in 50. This level is one of the hardest. Big Ben has just so many tight movements, and like if you mess up, you lose a lot of time. So like falling off these gears here would cause me to like I would have to run everything again. So this one's a really big like reset point on the run because you mess up, you're losing lots of time. And it's unfortunate. Luckily, it's early in the run. Did I get all of them there? A big thing is I removed the VMU from my controller so that I can just mash through the "Do you want to save" screen, which is a really nice like quality of life kind of. I didn't know about that originally, but that was a great thing to find when I was running this game. That was the first boss, which is Cruella. Kind of forgot to talk about it, but yeah. So when you hit that bell, you stun lock her. So we kind of just hit her, stun lock her, hit her, stun lock her. Now we enter the museum, and there's a cat, which has given us some tasks to help fix all of the mess that Cruella's toys have laid around the place. So like a lot of stuff is in the wrong area. So like we're entering the Roman museum here, but you'll find, oops, that it has an Egyptian artifact in it. So we're running around and got Saul grab all of these and grab all of the puppies if we can. And we're coming up to a very cool out of bounds here. This is a pretty easy out of bounds to do. Hopefully I don't jinx myself there, knock on wood. But we're gonna come in here and we need to be up top on the second floor. So we're gonna come here, have this enemy kind of push up against us and jump. And it pushes us out of bounds. And when the game sees that you're out of bounds, it kind of, if you have like a floor above you, it tries to put you on that floor. And since there was the second floor right there, once we go out of bounds, we immediately go up to the next floor. That saves like 20 something seconds. It's a big one and is one of the first skips you'll learn in the game.
Here's the crown. Thanks for rescuing me. Okay.
Now that we've done all of the tasks that were required of us, we are now making our way to the exit. But we've got to make a quick pit stop and rescue one more puppy. And this is probably one of my favorite levels because of a skip that we that I was the first to do it in runs. That was also a really cool thing. We get hit by the train and it kind of gives us a big speed boost. Threw me a bit too far though. Okay, so there's a skip coming up here that was considered, not considered, but like it was thought that, you know, only the task is going to do it. It's where you do this really tight jump here and land on top of the pipe. Oh, I got this first try earlier. And then jump directly out of bounds. And like I said earlier, if there's a ceiling above you, the game tries to, or a floor above you, it tries to put you on it. But if there's nothing above you, you just fall and will eventually kind of teleport. But if you're holding A, you'll just constantly rise up. And we use that to kind of just grab that puppy with, you know, well before we're supposed to. And skip like this whole grabbing this key and unlocking this gate. And then we do it again to force us out of bounds and go straight to the second floor. Because typically you have to kill those crocodiles you see there to lower the next floor. But because we do this, this is now out of, like, unregistered. So we now just jump straight out of bounds and head straight to the end of the floor, end of the level. So that was done in the task, and then no other runner was willing to do it in their runs. And then I came around, and me and Broby were like, let's do this. And then like me and him worked together to like find a consistent way to do it, or like try to find a consistent way. And then I started doing runs with it, and shortly after Broby started doing runs with it.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
I forget how much time it saves, but it's probably saving 30 seconds. No, it's not 30. I think maybe just like 20 seconds or so. But still, it's pretty big time save. This is Carnival. Carnival, if you do it all levels and not all puppies, is actually the shortest level in the game at 27 seconds. And that includes the load times. So I think it's actually like, I think it's under 20 seconds if you remove loads. Because the exit is available right from the start. And then there's like all these side areas you can go to you know, participate in a carnival. And we're participating in the carnival because we gotta save all of our brethren, all of our puppies. Oh, and I apologize a little bit for rambling and maybe being a little going a little bit off topic or whatever. We're quite a bit behind schedule, and I'm very tired. I've been going to bed at like 1 a.m. usually, and it is currently 2:47 a.m. So I'm feeling pretty tired.
Am I hungry or what?
Let's
Oh, thank you so much.
this is a gypsy caravan kind of thing, and if you go in and out of it, you go to different rooms. You're right, PS. I have so many puppies I need to save.
I'm free.
Good morning, Shiva. I wish that I was asleep and just woken up. But here we are. We're rescuing some puppies. Is that all of them? Yeah, it was. We're about to enter a level that's a big pain. It has some super hard out of bounces that I'm always going to have to go for. In particular, these skips that I'm going to be trying for, no other runner does in their runs except for me. I made up these new out of bounces basically. I took pre-existing skips or like out of bounces that you could do, or like enemies that you can go out of bounds with, and used them to make like this new skip that is just awful. It's it saves like 15 seconds, which is a good amount of time save, but it's so hard. So you can go out of bounds with these bulldozers here. The bulldozer clip is probably like the second hardest clip in the game. And there are 3 variations of out of bounces you can do here. One of them is the TAS's. The TAS does 2 bulldozer clips to go out of bounds. See, what am I doing? I'm messing this up. Going here. Whoops. There we go. There's out of bounds number 1. So now we need to come here. Oh, did I wait long enough? No, I was off turn. Whatever, we're going back. I want this out of bounds. I got turned a bit. So I'm trying to land on that big red crane that you saw. Right here. We want to land on top of it. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oop, almost messed that up. No, you're kidding me. I can't believe I messed up the easy jump after getting the hard out of bounds. I really want to show off this clip. It's so good. Or this trick. Ah, that's a bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this skips having to use the crane really, really slowly. And we're going to come here and try to do a bulldozer clip. So we have to hit the bulldozer. Okay, well, dang it. I screwed it up. We have to use the crane anyways. So we get hit by that bulldozer and hit it at the same time. And when you hit the bulldozer, it flips, and you can use its corpse to go out of bounds. And I'm upset that I didn't get it. I got it first try earlier today. But that saves about 15 seconds. The TAS does something very similar, except it uses a different bulldozer to clip all the way to where that puppy was that I got, and then uses that same bulldozer to go out of bounds again and go straight to the exit. Instead of having the we're gonna switch puppies here, actually, because no, there's a dialogue that happens during this fight that is faster if you're the other puppy. I think it literally saves like 2 seconds or something. But we're playing with Domino there, and I believe we're now playing as Lucky. I could be mistaken. I don't remember the puppies' names. What? What do you mean that's not dead? Clearly had sparks go up.
All right.
I have to say, Bacon, I must disagree there. I love it when my dog goes out of bounds. You know? In video games. Not in real life. In video games, you know, I really like it because it's usually a time save.
You saved me.
Way to go!
Good morning, Gentleman Jay. Welcome to 102 Dalmatians.
Nice job!
We're about halfway through the run. Actually, pretty far behind. Spent way too long on that skip earlier. Should be done with this level quite a while ago. Here's a great little slow boost that I messed up. That's great. This is another one of those task levels that I did earlier, except this time we're doing tasks around the barnyard, helping out in the farm. This is also the longest level in the game.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Also utilizes, for the first time in the run, oh, whoop, wrong way, a death warp, which we'll see very shortly. So I'll go ahead and start talking about it. When you die in this game, you just teleport back to spawn, basically, which is right here, which we have to go back to every time to turn in our task. So if we come here and damage ourselves, we can go over here, do our task, and then die and teleport straight back to the start and say we have to do this whole run all over again. Ooh, come on, come on. Please. Oh, that's... Oh, if those chickens go in at this really weird interval, the game actually soft locks. So that was actually kind of close to a soft lock right there, which would have been awful. But yeah, there we just do our task and then die and teleport back. And we're going to do this one more time on this level. Actually, you know what? We're going to do swag strats if I can. I haven't done them in a while. But there's a different way of teleporting back to the spawn that I kind of want to try. It literally it ties out and between death warping, but you know, it looks cooler.
You're the greatest.
I haven't done it but like a couple times. So we're gonna use this right here. Oh, wrong way. Oh, is it here? Oh man. We're trying to like clip through the wall a little bit. There we go. We get up here. We do this. Oh. Jump around an invisible wall and jump out of bounds. And as we head towards the ground and just fall through the void, we teleport back to spawn. That is swag strats. That was pretty slow. Haven't done that out of bounds in a while.
Give Cruella a bite.
Pete Q, how's it going? Good morning, good morning. It is only 3 a.m. for me. And here we have another out of bounds. Where we just kind of come here. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. We kind of just jump in the corner and turn, and we go out of bounds.
I knew you'd rescue me.
Oh, that was a shame. I mean, at the moment, we're only dealing with 2 puppies, and that's Domino and Lucky. We're only rescuing the others. But, oh, I can't even imagine dealing with this many dogs. I had a hard time dealing with 2 dogs. There's one dog in my household right now, which is my roommate's dog, and they're already he has to deal with.
You're the greatest.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nice job.
I'm really hoping I can get this little trick up here. So as you've noticed, I've been doing these speed slopes, basically, or slope boosts as they're called, which is when I jump and then like roll down a hill. And you can do one here, and I screwed it up. This. If you get this right, it is one of the fastest moments in the entire game. Like you're literally like almost watching like a slideshow. You're going so fast. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get it. It's kind of tricky to get it. Thanks for walking me. Okay, here we are. Thanks for growling me through. I don't know. I've had some weird moments. I think I probably had a family member growl at me before. Maybe the first time that one barked at me. Everyone's got that weird cousin though, you know?
Way to go!
That may just be me though. We're kind of skipping through a lot of stuff on this level because we gotta do this big backtrack.
You saved me!
I also point out this dog right here took me forever to find casually because I didn't know that turned.
I'm free!
Your underwear again. Yeah. That's the thing. So we had to hit a switch right there to unlock a gate over here, which means that's why we had to backtrack. Come grab this one. You know what? Imagine how much underwear gets stolen in a household with 102 dogs. That's a lot of underwear theft.
You're the greatest!
So here we're gonna do this out of bounds, which requires this kind of, you have to get in this kind of specific spot and then turn the camera just slightly, and it will push you out of bounds. And it behaves in that same way, where it's like there's something above you, so it puts you onto that immediately. And typically, there's this wind gust blowing you through this area, trying to prevent you from going through. But because we glitched up here, there is no wind, and it's super nice. And now we enter Cruella 3. Cruella 3 has a manip in it to save about 8 seconds. I have not been able to get it since returning in the 3 runs that I've done. But I don't think I'm getting it here either. Huh? Maybe. Yes, I got it. So Cruella comes here and kind of gets stuck because of our manip, and her toe is just barely peeking out, which means you just get to hit her 3 times in a row with no consequences, and it saves about 8 seconds. Oh.
You're the greatest!
So there are 4, like I said, there are 16 levels. There are 4 bosses though. So there are 20 levels in total, 4 levels, and then 4 bosses. So we're entering the final 25% of this game.
Way to go!
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. You can get a weird bonk off that tree there to give you some speed, and then I use that speed. Oh, where am I? No, I got lost. But I use that speed to get a speed boost. Damn. This is a kind of precise trick right there. Typically, you have to jump up some cut down trees and whatnot, but they're super finicky. Okay, why? Okay, that toy soldier was not behaving properly. Usually when you get close to the toy soldiers, they move. I was trying to push him into an area, but he was just stuck. What was that? I don't think I've seen that. God, I'm tired. So this level is probably one of the biggest instances of a death warp.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Uh, it saves so much time because there's this massive backtrack in the middle of this level that is just crazy.
You're a super puppy!
We take a hit from that tank there to slowly work on getting that health low for the death warp.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Grab this sundial puppy. Oh, and we get this really fun slope boost here. And that I messed up again. Oh my god, I'm screwing up all the slope boosts. Yes, we take another point of damage there. Try not to take another point of damage until a bit later. As you see, we're just running past a whole bunch of stuff here. And we're going to come over here and come grab this checkpoint. So that we'll spawn all the way over here. Because we just turned that switch. And now we have to backtrack all the way back to where that just turned. As you can see, it's all the way over here. And we gotta be safe here and make sure not to grab that checkpoint. We're gonna get hit one last time by that. And the puppy right here.
You're the greatest.
And we got the cutscene skip too. If you get hit at the same time, you can skip the cutscene. That was really nice. Those are very, very scary too, because if you get hit too early. So yeah, we teleport all the way back to that checkpoint and saving a ridiculous amount of time instead of having to, I was going to say run all the way back, but I guess we're rolling back. And here is RNG. This is your typical kind of puzzle here, who can be anywhere from 9 to 27 moves. I think that was just 14, which is actually really good. My average is around 16. My worst was 26, and my best was 12. I think the chances of like a 10 turn is like astronomically low, and I don't think anyone has ever gotten a 9 turn puzzle. Damn, I need you to get a bit closer. No. Oh, damn it, I screwed up the trick. That one requires you to take a point of damage to squeeze in between the devil and the wall, and you can go out of bounds. And I cannot believe I just fell right there. I don't think I've ever done that before. God, I'm so tired. Making such stupid mistakes. Yeah, so we would go out of bounds off of that devil there, and we can come all the way over to this puppy. I think it saves around 8 seconds. If you rank the hardest enemies to clip out of bounds with, the devil and the bulldozer in my opinion, are the second hardest ones to go through. They're roughly tied, in my opinion.
Sure feels good to be out of there.
Maybe Bulldozer a little bit harder. And there's one enemy that's even harder, which I don't think we see. No, yeah, I don't think we see for the rest of the game. And it's a blimp. The blimps are so hard to clip through. Oh, you know what? I'm wrong. I forgot about the helicopters. Helicopters are the second hardest. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my god. That was awful. This point, that little like event right there is where you can reach the fastest that you can possibly reach in this game. The fastest that I've seen anything go in this game. And I just screwed it up. But you can go like basically from the exit of that vent almost all the way to this area in like a second. You just zip across the entire screen. But now we enter the last level, our last non-boss level. Ooh, camera got a bit funky there. Which is actually the hardest level in the game in terms of speedrun. And I lose all of my time in my my PB. All of my time loss is on this level. We're gonna try to get it. Oh, come on. I'm playing so bad right now. Alright, so what's happened there is like we kind of get squished in between the crushers. And it wants to push us out, and it just pushes us out at very fast speeds. And now we're going to use my trick. This is a trick that I made up that is kind of hard. Oh, well, I screwed that up. Damn it. That corner of that wall has no collision. So we're trying to go and jump right there. And it's not easy. If you can't tell, it is not easy. It's not too hard. It's just I'm playing bad and I'm very tired. So we just jump straight out of there and we can turn right here. And then go bam. And now we skipped about, I don't know, not much. I think this only, sorry. Game, please. There we go. If you do that well enough, it actually matches and might be a little bit faster than the TAS. So that was a proud moment of mine in my 1 to 2 Dalmatians speedrunning career, was beating the TAS on a particular segment of this level. But yeah, it saves about 10 seconds if done first try. And I think it's Dreamcast exclusive. I know there were people having trouble with it on PlayStation. Granted, no one's like actually done it in a run. Like, it's never been done in a run. Not even by me. I found it after I got my latest PB. And we're going to try to do this. We're going to try to hit this box. I can't believe I just got that first try. We have to jump and then roll into that box within like a couple frames of each other. So that's and you only get one chance of it. If you fail it, you can't do it again because the box broke. So that's a cool one. That one saves a boatload of time. I think that one's probably like 20 seconds. That used to be a task-only trick until I came along and decided to add it to the run because it saved 20 seconds. A lot of the tricks that I do in this game are stuff that was in the task, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. But here we are, we're coming up to the end of the run. This is the last phase of the final boss. There's going to be one more of those spheres that spawn right about here. As soon as it does, that's time. That was 102 Dalmatians. Let us watch the cutscenes here for a bit.
Someone, get me out of this gloom.
Oh, say blue, my darling.
This is probably, in terms of platformers, probably my favorite speedrun. It's such a speedrunnable game. And the all levels categories are super fun and very different from all Puppies. It has a lot of skips that you can't do in all Puppies because all Puppies you have to grab stuff, whereas in all levels you just go straight to the exit. It is such a great game. If you are interested in getting into speedrunning, it's great. If you're already a speedrunner, it's great. I think like Broby has said too that like it's one of his favorite speedruns that he does, and it's a great one. I recommend at least a play, and it's such a like there is a runner, Passier, who is super welcoming and loves to help new runners get into the game. So if you're curious, you can reach out. There's a Discord attached to the SRC page, and anyone in there would love to help you either just play the game or run the game.
Approximately 20 years, my sweet. Not quite as long as our prison sentences.
As this comes to an end, the credits will roll. Oh, forgot about this one. But wanna give my shout outs, I guess, a little bit. I am GBsaysHi. Call me GB. But I stream around now just about the only weekends at the moment. And if you were here earlier, I do speedruns and casual stuff of PSO, Phantasy Star Online. It's my new, like, I'm re-addicted to it recently. And then also been doing a lot of Evolution, the World of Sacred Device speedruns, which will be showing in about 12 hours from now, actually. So stick around. In about 12 hours, I'll be doing a speedrun of that one. One of my all-time favorites for Dreamcast. So, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for having me, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, or I guess later today in 12 hours. Thanks for watching.